But if I got like 3,000 in a stash somewhere, I can't give you 900. So if the thing is this, if you could make it right, make it right. But it's some things you can't make right. It's just in the past, like, yo, that shit happened, there's nothing I could do about it now. Maybe you find it like in your heart to forgive me. I'm sorry, I apologize. But if it's some shit you can still make it right and move on. Maybe, but niggas don't have that, man. Niggas got, you cut a nigga verbally, he wanna fight. Especially if you cut him like while some bitches around or his woman around, they feel embarrassed. They wanna get carnal. And that's why you gotta think, this is a spiritual warfare. You see a so-called tough guy around and he like, what? Body language and all that. Get away from them niggas, man. Get away from them niggas. Because guess what? Them niggas gonna wind up doing something to get everybody pinched. And that shit happen all the time.
Or day.
Or niggas like that be in the back of your car and you get pulled over and they'll throw the gun under the seat. And when the cops search the car, you be like, yo, you put that there? And the nigga will lie. He be like, nah, that ain't my shit. That was there already. Knowing damn well it was his. And now you got to think like, yo, who the fuck I had in my car that threw that shit there? Now you got to debate with him whether it's yours or not. Now you got to get lawyers and shit like that and have the lawyers print the weapon. Yo, print that shit. See, oh, your prints was on that shit. Roddy or Rowdy, whatever these niggas' name be. T-Loc.
Pre.
Your prints was on that shit. That was your weapon. They printed the shit. They found your prints all on the shit and on the bullets. Why you put that shit under my seat, yo? Oh man, I wasn't trying to go there.
Now you a good nigga getting
grimy, foul snake niggas. You know? But like that carnal shit, man, you ain't got it. A lot of times, bro, it's an acronym for fear, right? False expectations appearing real. So a lot of things you scared of and you fearful about, it's not even gonna happen. Satan just playing on your mind on a what is that? What is niggas do? But what is this and that? And a lot of times, motherfuckers not even thinking about you. But Satan made you carry your piece over there so police could jump on your ass. Now they smack your ass with a gun charge. You gotta do 2 years or something in the state pen or in the county somewhere. Why? Because Satan played on your mind and made you think false expectations appearing real. A lot of times you got a loose dog. Some dogs will straight run up and bite you. But if you ain't running from the dog or like going over there fucking with him, he ain't thinking about you. He might look at it. Was times aggressive dogs was on the loose and I was cutting through the hood somewhere and the dog looked at me and I knew not to look back and lock eyes with him or start walking fast. But the shit was on me like, yo, if you show any signs of fear or if you try to run from me, nigga, I'm gonna hawk your ass down and bite your ass. But I just walked past him as if I never seen him. And I kept it moving. He was like 20, 30 feet from me. I'm like, oh shit, fucking loose dick. And his shit saw me and his ears went up. And he was on it, but the spirit like, yo, but that's fear, man. And that's where a lot of the niggas get carnal is fear. Oh, I gotta do something to him before he do something to me. Nigga, that nigga ain't thinking about you. And niggas don't even know how to fight fairly. Even though you get a fair fight, but as far as like stomping them out, spitting on them while you on the ground, some niggas will knock you out and piss on you. Come on, man, what's all of that for? All right, yo, the fight's over, y'all shake hands. Know what I mean? See, back in the day, you get into a fight and wound up being best friends or cool with the nigga like afterwards. Because life was funny like that. People you started out with fighting wound up being your best friends. And some people you started out being cool with wound up being your worst enemies. Like that Pac and Big shit, they started out as being friends. But when that shit went sour, they was worst enemies. But a lot of people you started out beefing with, like me and his brother, Chief Kabar. At the end of the day, you be like, yo, not everybody, I'm not saying every single person, but that's the balance though. You got that?
Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 17. I'm gonna start at 17.
Right.
The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war.
Yeah, wisdom is better than weapons of war. So you don't really need, see, like now in Jersey you could carry, right, 10 rounds or less, but you can still carry. But if you got a gun on you in a lot of situations, if you're not humble and disciplined enough, you're gonna possibly resolve that situation way different than if you didn't have it. Because it's like, if somebody trying to punk you, you might say, yo, go ahead, man. All right, you got it, man. Yo, this, and that. But a lot of times, if you got the slammer on you, you might question like, yo, what you say? And not saying that you're being confrontational, but you just letting him know that you're not a punk. And the reason you doing that is because you got the slammer on you. You got the heat on you.
Or just say your evil ass friend, or just gas you up like, yo, just pop that nigga.
Yeah.
Without
Shoot that
even
nigga
thinking, you could have talked your way out that situation, but your homie, bloody rah-rah, like, yo, pop that nigga. Just
Or
cost
people will
yourself.
start some shit, knowing, not even with no gun shit. Niggas with you, knowing that you know how to fight. Say it's 2 fighters out of 5 of y'all. Them 3 other niggas will start some shit with other niggas knowing that they got 2 warriors with them. And it's like, yo, they getting into shit knowing that you going back and putting you more at risk. So that, hey man, it said wisdom is better than weapons of war. So if you wise, you know how to maneuver the land. Hey, when I was in Baltimore and Maryland, that shit shoot 'em up, bang bang central. And I could have, as a guest, because they got guest passes, as a visiting state guest, I could have strapped up. You know, one of the brothers like, yo, you ever want to, you know, take my, because it's still legal. I just ain't got my permit. So if I got caught with it, it wouldn't have been like I had I probably would have got a couple fines. It's like driving somebody's car without a license. The car good, I just ain't got my license. Now, I mean, got some fines or whatever, but I'm like, look, I never really carried firearms like in my life. And I'm not saying I'm for or against it. Brothers do what they do. But I'm just saying, like, how the Lord dealt with me, I always maneuvered the ghetto and dealt with situations with intellect. You know what I mean? And I always knew how to, like, who to be around, who I should stop coming around. All of that, like, makes sense, man. But our people, like I said, Jake, do not have no conflict resolution skills. They don't know how to sit down, reason as men, and ask, like, yo, did I offend you or something? Like, yo, why you talking to me like that? I did something to you or something? Because Jake act like woman. You know what I mean? Them fake tough guys, they act like woman. You know what I mean? So you got to ask them like, yo, you know, you pull them to the side because you can't do it in front of everybody. Yo, let me holler at you. Like, yo, I did something to you or something. Like, every time I say something, like, you like saying shit back. And sometimes, a lot of times, when dudes like, yeah, man, you kind of like, when you was talking about, like, if my son was gay, I'd cut him off and stop talking to him. Like, I got a gay son, man, and that, like, yo, man, like, and like that shit hit me. Like, it hurted me when I found out he was gay. But when you said you cut your son off and like this and that, because I was gonna do that, and you was like, fuck that, I ain't talking to the nigga, and I like felt some type way. I ain't really know how to tell you that, so I just started picking with you. My bad, Joe. But that's conflict resolution skills. But nigga retake that and go into a whole nigga moment. And you like, yo, what was that shit about? Oh, some petty shit them niggas could have talked about. Now Esau coming, all right, one nigga dead, and I'ma lock the other nigga up. The other nigga think he gonna get away. Like, he dead and you dead. You in jail with that Styles P shit. Then I said, oh well, nigga, you dead, I'm in jail. We both be up in hell, nigga.
Quick pre.
And that's how Esau get you niggas.
That's right. Those judgments that the Lord put on us. We the nation that kill each other on the highest level. Every other nation, they don't deal with conflict resolution like how we deal. And like I said, that's part of the curses. But in the precept I was going to bring out is kind of like geared towards that. And it says in 1 Corinthians, no, Isaiah 53:7, it says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. So if we quick to go to the guns with the situation instead of talking it out, you know, he is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearer is dumb, and as he opened his mouth not, so he opened not his mouth. So instead of talking it out, we quick to go to the guns with it, and it'll be with our own people. We go to the guns with our own people, man.
Quickly.
You know?
It ain't even no like niggas be so quick. A motherfucker get a new firearm and they're saying, I can't wait to try this shit out on somebody. You know what I mean?
What old dog?
28 and 1.
Old dog shot the dude in the head. He asked him for the burger. He said, I got these cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
But he did tell him to blow.
Yeah, earlier,
Yeah, that's disrespectful,
but you saw how quick he was.
Like,
the
catch a whole body over that.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, they say that word all the time, SMD. And they made it like, that's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I'm going to say SMD to you. And I dare you do something. And then you just got to react because it's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, but nobody like people shouldn't have control over the. It's a wise saying: "He who angers you controls you."
Yeah.
So like, even a woman, like if she know like she could get you mad, that's why they pick with you. You mad? You mad, Michael? You mad? And they get a ball out of you being mad. That them fucking with you.
I learned that with my daughter, my son's mother. Like she used to just sit on the phone, just try to get at me. But when I'm calm, and be like, you know what, you right, you got it. All right, that's what you want to do. Fine. And she's not getting a reaction out of me.
Right.
She started leaving me alone.
Right. Hey, what the scripture say? Draw nigh unto the Lord, and He will draw nigh unto you. Resist the devil, and what? He shall flee. So all you gotta do is ignore Satan. And a lot of times Satan just be trying to get a reaction out of you. And when you don't give him that reaction, they'll just leave you alone because or just stay silent. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, because they want to basically feed off your energy. Mm-hmm. And the more energy you give them, the more they're gonna react and feed off of it.
Mm-hmm. I got a precept before you get
sure.
yours. This is Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
Yeah, that's because a soft, you got to use that wisdom. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying you got to like talk like I'm going to soften my voice, like talk like an Amalekite, but you could give like a brotherly type answer, especially if you see somebody mad already. If you see somebody hot and heated already, why you gonna match? They got this saying, matches energy. You gotta match their energy. Yeah, you go out here, this bitch matching energies, your ass might be in the spirit world. You're gonna put your freedom and safety at risk real easily. Especially in these modern day times where it's firearms everywhere. Especially like a lot of these states that wasn't legal, they legalizing carrying, it's guns everywhere. People got them. People mental stamina is low. They got mental illness. You know what I mean? So if people is already frustrated with other walks of life, and you go out there fucking with them, agitating them or matching their energy and shit, you gotta be humble, man. You gotta be humble and on the go. And if it's some shit you could be like, yo, you shouldn't be arguing over a parking space. You know what I mean? If a nigga straight up take your parking space, like see you about to take it, and just cut in your shit and take it, leave that shit alone, bro. Put a curse on him if you want. But don't be on no shit like, yo, pull up, roll your window down. Yo, I know you saw me about to fucking get that part. You know what I mean? Like, and he like, yo, this a public street, nigga. You snooze, you lose. Like, and y'all got a whole back and forth, man. This truth teach you not to be into petty, dumb, stupid shit like that. Somebody tap my car, and if it's a little, you know, I got an older vehicle, you know, even if it was a slightly newer. I don't worship carnal things. If somebody little tap, fender bender tap, it happened before. A hit got a little doop. They let the car roll or some shit at the light, little tap, and it was like a little scratch on my shit, little 6-inch white scratch. I could have called the insurance and be, hey, you know what, man? Yo, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. You good.
Come.
But a lot of people want to like go to extremes. Somebody hit your car, that's why you got insurance. Motherfucker, call insurance people. Get it fixed. Why kill a nigga because he stepped on your shoes, a pair of shoes that you gonna throw away 6 months from now anyway, because they got you fucking old. 6 months from now, you gonna throw them shoes in the garbage. But you ready to kill it, take a man's life for the shoes. But so a lot of shit that Jake out here getting carnal and doing dumb shit over, it don't even be worth it. It just, but Satan used these incidents to escalate shit to something way even further. But a lot of times it be like some small petty shit. They don't even really be that serious to even throw hands for it.
The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools purge out foolishness.
Yeah. And you what? You feed into the situation. And that's it. Like Simeon was looking for his glasses one time out here. What we supposed to be like, yo, we recording, man. Don't you see we recording?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and he'd be like, yo, like this a public park. Yeah. But yeah, you see we over here doing what we doing. But they kept it down and was respectful, but they still was in the back doing what they had to do. But I knew they wouldn't be here all the time or every time. It was just that one time. So just persevere while they out for right now. They ain't being too loud. They is talking. You know what I mean? But they not loud enough to where they interrupting what we doing. We moved over some. You know what I mean? And that was that. You know, somebody come to your camp spot. You look up, they in your camp spot. Go somewhere else. I mean, you could probably tell them like, yo, you know you building, you know we be out here, man. That's all good. Y'all got it. Jump in your shit and drive. The Babylon is huge, man. It's hella spots you could go to. Hella spots. You had what? IUIC and ISUPK beating the shit out of each other over a camp spot.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now, what if some shit got escalated? See, with that carnal shit, you gotta be careful because it's like a fire. Once you start it, that shit can get too. That's what you think gonna happen with World War III, because the elites be playing Mickey Mouse with these countries, but shit gonna get too real to where it's gonna get blown out of control to where it's not, because all these wars are set up. Let's be real. They be playing good guy, bad guy with these countries, with these, as Jordan Maxwell, all wars are Baker's wars. But what World War III gonna happen is shit gonna go nuclear. That's like you hyping somebody up to fight each other, but you ain't know that shit will turn into a whole big ass gang war. Cause his brother was blood and his brother was cuz. So when them two niggas was fighting each other, like over this period of 10 years, hundreds of people died. Cause your ass was hyping it up, but all you wanted to see was just a little squabble. But you ain't know that shit had caused hella death in the neighborhood. You know, and that's niggas for you. You know, they don't think. But they ain't got no respect. You know, and they so quick to get carnal. That's how they solve their problems. They so quick to get primitive, I call it. To get animalistic. Because animals don't talk, they just duke it out. This is my den. This is my shit over here. You ain't see me piss on this tree, and they duke it out.
Territorial.
Because it's off of instinct. Niggas is worse than animals. Niggas operate kind of like off of instinct.
And you fighting over territory that ain't even yours. Like those street corners, if they wanted to, they could just remove y'all off of that. They could lock you up and say you're loitering or you're trespassing. Because those street corners in these blocks that y'all claiming ain't even y'all's, man.
What did Hope say? Please stop dying over a neighborhood that your mama written.
That's right. And you commit enough crimes, you can get your mama kicked out.
Yeah. Yeah, and they can shut your shit down. How many projects they shut down?
Yeah.
Closed them shits up. Turned them into dorms or something else. Told y'all niggas to get the fuck out.
Prospect Towers or Prospect houses with little fame in them, MOP, they knocked all the buildings down. The projects are too notorious for shooting at people who come up the hill that ain't from over there. They just shoot at people. They call it up the hill, Saratoga St. Mark style. And they gutted the whole building. It was like 90 project buildings, just tore them down. You got
90?
Yo, it was a lot of buildings. A lot of buildings.
That's a lot of buildings.
So,
Hell yeah.
and it was a big neighborhood.